Hey everyone, hi, this is Dan Nolan. I'm the managing broker of EXIT Realty Solutions here in Cherville, Indiana, and Indianapolis, Indiana. And we are out to help everyone find the things that works for them. One of the things that we did notice is that sadly Illinois has been taken up by inflation. Not just housing inflation, but also life inflation. And it seems that Indiana has a couple of ideas that will help the consumer maintain their residence, their sanity, and actually have a little bit of fun doing it. Now you can do this by becoming a Indiana reciprocity real estate broker. And today we're going to go through the steps it takes to be a reciprocity real estate broker here in Indiana. So buckle up, here we go. We're going to go through some of the steps involved and some of the websites I put up here in case you need to refer back. And also, Indiana is creating their own vanity plates for brokers, and I've already reserved mine. So, with that, hey, come on over and help us out. We could use the help out here. So let's start with this. Let's start with the Access Indiana site. What you want to do is go to your browser and type in in.gov/access. And I'm going to suggest that you do this during business hours because everything has a glitch to it and everyone is different. So, with that, let's take a look at what we're going to do here. All right. So let's get logged in. Go ahead and put in your email. At this point, you may think about how you want to separate your business. Do you want all of your business to go into all one email? Do you want your Indiana business to go into one certain email and keep your Illinois business in another email? You can always merge them through Gmail or your email client. But at this point, this is where the rubber hits the road. So go ahead and put in your best email address, and we're going to go to the next page. They're going to ask you to verify. They're going to send you a code, and go ahead and put it in, and go ahead and sign in. If you need to stop this at any point, just hit pause and go through the steps. That will make that a whole lot easier. So go ahead and get signed in with Access Indiana. They're going to have you tag. The texting is fine, and then go ahead and set up your profile, name, phone number. Go ahead and put that in, and it will ask you for uh, two-step verification. In this case, I'm putting no, but I suggest you put yes because anyone at any time can seem to get into anything. So having a text sent over to the phone is not a bad thing. When you sign up after the two-step verification, they'll ask you for a recovery email. You can put in your duplicate emails that you use. That would be the best way to secure your account. So then it takes you over to Bookmark Services, and we're going to take a look at their desktop. Their desktop provides access to all sorts of businesses within the state of Indiana. Today we're going to be looking at My License 1. Okay, so when you access the PLA services, type in PLA, and it will drop down the menu, and you go ahead and pick on My License, and then go ahead and put in your details, because now you're into the licensing portal. So you're basically be somewhat starting again. So you get into the portal and you get into the licensing, and you are doing an initial application. Watch as we go along. Select your profession, real estate commission, real estate broker company, and start application. Remember, We are watching for reciprocity through the entire process, not just with the state, but with the testing systems. So go ahead and keep your eyes open here. I'm going to show you where. Welcome to the Indiana Professional Licensing. You're applying for a new license, and you're going to log into your personal licensing through Access Indiana, which we just set up. And you are going to go to the bottom here and you're going to click New Applications. At this point, you're going to put in your social security number and your date of birth, and it will take you to the next level, which is first time applicants. Who are you? What are you doing? And go ahead and fill all that out, and it will verify who you are. And I just put in my stuff as a duplicate. Don't I don't recommend you doing that, but that's where that is. So you will go up to initial application, and it will take you to application of licensure, and this is where everybody gets stuck. Everybody thinks it's just brokers. You need to make sure when you talk to people and when you're working with the states that you're working reciprocity. You'll see as it comes up. You'll see how it happens. it's uh, it's a nightmare when they just treat you like cattle. So go ahead and click your reciprocity and start application, and it will take you to the online broker page. And you go ahead and hit the next step, and you are done. That's it. That's really it. If you have any complications or questions, you can always get them through in.gov access or just give them a call. 317 gets the job done. After you get that put through the system, they're going to do your background check and your application processing. And within about 30 days, you will get a letter from IPLA, that your application is now pending with the Indiana Professional Licensing Agency. You'll actually end up in the database as pending. At that point, they're going to ask you for paperwork. You're going to end up doing a letter of good standing, and there's a couple of other things that they will itemize with you when you get your letter. But at this point, that's all it takes to get started. It's a 15-minute process. So if you can just take a look at what you have on your table today and what your clients are actually looking for, which might be lower prices, a different drive. Coming to Indiana hasn't been a bad thing. We're the number one office in Indiana for the last 12 years. It's a good life over here. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you taking the time. If you have any questions when it comes to anything real estate in Indiana, I'm your guy. You can reach me at DanAtEXIT. Just text 85377 and we'll get the job done. Thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, just reach out. Everybody is helpful over here. It's kind of like a great change. Have a good one.